Okay, video number two. Video number two, we're going to start with adding a location. Now, a location is actually a pin drop that you put in the map. For this, we can actually add a location without necessarily having a map. You can create multiple maps, and you can use the same map locations to any number of maps. So maps can come out like anything else. You can create a map for Kansas region, Kansas and its regions. Anyway, it's numerous. But just imagine a physical map. These would be the little pin drops that you would put in the map. How do we go about doing that? Okay, for this purpose, we're going to go down to the Google map. Now, this is what I'm going to show you. This is the back end. If we go through the front end and hit Boston, it'll open here. This is what I'm talking about. This information here. We're going to build that. Now, I sent you all a Excel spreadsheet, and it looks like this. For Denver region, these are the locations that we want to add. Now, you don't necessarily have to have that. What you can do there in order to create one of those, you would just need to have a longitude and a latitude. How do you go about doing that? Well, I have this link here that I sent you all, or you can find, okay? And it's going to be latlong.net. Now, for the purposes of this, I'm going to choose Columbia, Maryland. Now, these right here will change shortly, so I'm going to hit find. And these are the latitude and longitude that you will use when creating maps. Sometimes you'll need it when creating locations. Okay, so just bear with me. So we're going to get out of here. Go back to our map. So when you create the map, you will use latitude and longitude using that link. The pins, you can use that as well, but in the Excel spreadsheet that I sent you, we were going to use some of the actual physical addresses. So let's start there. Let's go back here. We're going to go to add a location. While that's opening up, I'm going to open my spreadsheet. We're going to be adding Colorado to regional headquarter number 8, which is Denver. This will open up a link to that area, and this is what I'm going to use. Now, there's a lot of different addresses. It is really what you will know with the information that you have. For us, we've been using the Colorado Disability Determination Services. Okay, you can actually use any number of addresses, but for this, we're going to use this information here. We're going to go back to our info, and we're going to call this Colorado Chapter Office. I'm going to put this in here, and it is Aurora, Colorado, and then it will automatically give me this information. But just so we're on the same page, let's go back there. Aurora, Colorado, 814-1641. Okay, 814. Okay, so now that pin is created, but a couple other little things we have to do. We're going to take this info here, add it here. This isn't the information that you're actually going to see when you click on the little pin. And we're going to take this here and add it here. Now, this is the way we're just doing it. There is, you can actually put just the Colorado chapter office. You can put the address. you can just say Colorado office. Really, it's really not. I'm going to click that, click that. These are chapter offices, so click that, and we're going to hit save location. Okay. Once that goes around, this location has been added. Now, how are you going to use this information? You're going to use this information here. We already created the Denver region. I'm going to delete that. Okay, but for now we're just going to see how it works. So I'm going to manage maps. Now for the next lesson, we're going to actually learn how to create a map. But I'm going to delete those because I want you guys to practice this. Okay, and I'm just going to walk you through it. I'm going to delete just the maps. I'm not going to delete the Colorado one. So Denver's here. I'm going to hit edit. Again, that map right there is going to be deleted shortly. Okay. And then once we create that map, I'm going to show you how we use that latlong.net website to be able to do that. Okay. Actually, I'm not going to delete it. I'm going to call it test. And I'm going to show you why. Test 1. Now, come down here. This center latitude, longitude, the latitude, longitude link that I was telling you about here. We're going to use this in shortly. Okay. Now, the location that we just added. All right. Now, this only shows you 10. You can change that preference. I like to do 100 because we have 68 entries. I like to do an alphabetical order. Before, we didn't have Colorado here. I don't know if you remember that, but here it is. Now, for this map of Denver region, Denver regional office location test number 1, we're going to add Colorado. Once you build all these, you're going to go back to this map, manage it, and add those locations that you've added. And that's how you create a location, and that's how you add it to your map. In our next lesson, we're going to learn how to create maps. Okay? So, once you finally put those, you leave this alone. As you can see, this is the only one you click. And I'm going to show you why I saved it. So I'm going to hit save. It'll save the name change, and it'll save by adding that Colorado to this map. Once done here in a second, I'm going to show you how easy it is to duplicate this. Map information updated successfully. We're going to go back down, manage maps. What I want you guys to do is, I'm not going to delete those maps. All right? Those maps were easily created. But I want you to do this. So as you can see here, we have 2 Kansas City. All right. I am actually going to delete one of this. I have to check out first. I think 16, 15. But let's go back to that Denver location. To create another one is as easy as actually in any of these, you can actually hit copy. Okay. When it hits copy, it's going to say Denver Regional Office Location Test. And as you can see, it's only 11. In a second, it's going to 12. Then copy. You're going to edit. Let's say this was a different city altogether. All right. Once this opens up, we're going to make the changes. You're going to remove the one copy. You name it for whatever it is. Let's just go from the beginning. So I made a copy of already an existing map that's going to have exactly the same information. I don't want to do that. But I also don't want to go in and click and add and change these and try to remember what they were all the way. It's been done for us. Okay? So all the little clicks. Now it's simple right now, but that's beside the point. I'm going to do a Pawtucket chapter. No, it's regional because this is a map. Regional office. Okay? The map width, all that stays there. Okay, this center latitude and center longitude, it is for Denver. This is where you would go to the .net. We're going to put Pawtucket, Rhode Island, fine. There it is. Now you can be specific with the address. I don't have an address, but I'm going to copy this information. Come back here. Copy here. Put that information here. Okay. So this is Pawtucket Regional Office. And in here, I would choose whatever I wanted to add to that. Remember, you can change how many you can view. And I like for alphabetical order. I know that now none of these will have to be changed. This is not Colorado. This is not Denver. Okay. I do know that Pawtucket's in Rhode Island. So I'm going to click on that. Nothing else I have to change here because it's already been. And I'm going to hit Save Map. Manage. I'm going to go back down here. Manage Maps. So we did add in a location, and now we're adding a map. Okay. Pawtucket Regional Office. Okay, this is a Kansas City Regional Office. And this one. I'm going to delete one of these two because I'm not sure what it is. So once you edit, you'll see that that information is there. Now you can use that map anywhere, really. In order to use this map, though, you have to use this short code here that was created. Okay, once you build this, you get that short code here. And this is the information you're going to need to be able to go to a region. We're going to go to the region, and I'm just going to put it here just for the sake of it, just for training purposes. I know that Rhode Island or Pawtucket is not part of Kansas City. Once this open up, you'll notice that we have this info here, right? We're going to add it down here. Okay, so we're going to edit this page. You can do it here or you can do it here. We're going to take that short code that was created when we created the maps. Okay, and we're going to put it here. We're going to preview it, and that map of Pawtucket is going to be created in